What is up, my dearest piggies? I hope you all have an amazing day and welcome to this video. Mundo has been buffed twice. Last patch they buffed his base health, giving him a bit of more help in his early laning phase. And second, this patch, and it's a really important one, they've lowered the gold for Warmocks with 200 gold. And so, with those reasons combined, Mundo is extremely strong right now, and it's also perfectly in time for me when I'm going to be going to Korea. My main champion pool is going to be Riven, Mundo, and Mbessa, and I'm super excited that Mundo is back in his prime, so I'm going to show you guys how to play Mundo. And let's dive into it. Quick introduction here. Now, it's no secret that I really love Logitech gear. As you guys can always see, I have my Jeepo wireless headset. I have a Logitech microphone with microphone arm. My camera is Logitech. Ultimately, I really love Logitech gear. The reason we are here is because Logitech has recently released a new mechanical keyboard. And I absolutely love mechanical keyboards. Take a look at this. Logitech has released the Pro X TKA Rapid keyboard, and I'm gonna run you guys through exactly as to why this keyboard is simply amazing. There are a few reasons as to why mechanical keyboards are simply better than standard keyboards, and the first reason is the competitive edge. With mechanical keyboards, you have a switch for each key that you can manually change to your preferences. And with Rapid Trigger, keys can be reactivated as soon as they are released, which means faster inputs and better responsiveness. And this is great for Riven players, because as you can see in this example, I switched my Q and potentially other buttons to a lower sensitivity to ensure it has the best response time. The keys on mechanical keyboards are very high quality. Yeah, now that is amazing. So guys, mechanical keyboards are simply smoother, they are more reliable, and they give you a competitive edge. And I believe that a lot more people will start using mechanical keyboards over time. If you have been considering upgrading to a mechanical keyboard, or you've been looking out for one, I highly recommend you check out the Pro X TKL Rapid by Logitech. And as always, Logitech, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you all there. It's been a while, but we are back on the Mundo. And first thing I noticed is that my base health is 660. That has been buffed. And I'm doing this a little bit off stream, right? We're doing some off stream recordings. I've been a little tired piggy as of late. All right, you're already way too loud. Like, you're already way too. We have been counterpicked. In fact, Mundo has been buffed last patch, and Workers has been buffed. But, so instead of 3.3, it's 3.1k gold now, which is absolutely amazing, right? Speeding up to this spike 200 gold faster is insanely good. It's like getting a kill almost, right? However, they have also buffed Gwen, and I heard this champion is very strong now. Apparently, she has stronger early game laning. Her E is buffed. I think her W is slightly buffed in the early game. Her ult slow is incredibly strong right now from what I've heard. However, she does have less scaling options, so she's stronger in lane and a little bit weaker towards the mid to late. To be fair, I was already a weak laner, so I was not going to intend on contesting too much anyways, and Naafiri is now jungle. This is the first game I've played in a while, and I'm just gonna narrate you guys through my thoughts, because ultimately, Mundo has been massively buffed, because now you have 770 health with the D-shoot, and you get the Warmocks components and the Warmocks passive faster now. So, playing against Ignite, Teleport Gwen, Conqueror Resolve. As I always say, guys, you want to play your lane, trade avoided in the early game, so that we are going to be allowed to skill, right? Looks like Naafiri is pathing into the top, and I mean, the mid lane matchup is just kind of whatever. Normally, you could consider starting E here, but okay, Gwen is just playing with D-Ring, and because she's just in the lane, I don't even want to contest it, so I'm just gonna go Q start, play the safe in the early game, and yeah, just make sure I can get the last hit as much as I can. If I can auto-attack this one, it allows me to Q one of these. And looks like she has a Q start. Okay, if you want to go for last, I could auto Q, right? And that is really good. Time that like that punish on the last hit, right? So, and now of course when she had her Q on cooldown there, I can punish the last hit pretty accordingly. Okay, I'm gonna try and walk up here because she has cooldowns. Oh, that was faster than I anticipated. The more HP I lose whilst getting pushed in, the harder it's going to be for me to play at the bounce again. So, yeah, I gotta play a little bit more disciplined than that. We are 10 out of 12 though. And here, my goal would be to ensure that I last these minions at the latest frames possible. And the reason I do that is so that this wave wills to push into me. She's actually hitting the minions, which is a mistake, because when she's hitting the wave, it's actually gonna push back into me. And that is again the reason as to why I won't eat this. For example, I'm gonna Q to the very last frame, so that I ensure that this wave is still kind of pushing into me. Okay, W there, I can't hit her with it because she was in her W. But that's okay, so long as the wave is pushing towards me, I'm not gonna be forced to walk up for last hits, and we can skill for pretty chill here. I would never even consider moving E here to guarantee it. I might be a little tired, but I'm still never missing cannon minions, right? Shut the fuck up, Alois. I'm gonna try Q auto E it to try and get pressure on this wave as fast as possible. The faster I can get the bounce in, the less time Gwen has to potentially contest me here. And again, by getting this wave to crash, it'll bounce back towards me, and we can scale for free. What is the Viego doing? Oh, he's going for his blue buff. Also, at 800 gold, you never buy these components. You always prioritize ruby crystals, and if you can, Giant's Belt. I'm gonna keep my teleport here because at maximum, I feel like I'm gonna lose 3 melee mains, and I'm fine losing 3 melees to preserve my teleport, so we can just keep scaling up. Just because you're gonna need, I believe now, 2 ruby crystals after finishing Warmok's to get the pass, right? And of course, we're still... Oh, I don't have my ward. The Viego's bot anyways. So yeah, I mean, the wave is pushing towards me. We can scale for free, right? So the early game was very simplistic. I just let the wave push into me, so I'm not gonna be forced to walk full acid. Then the Gwen pushed back into me again because I did 2 things. I made sure I lasted at latest frames and didn't interact at all. And now we're able to kind of just scale for free by hard focusing on the last hits. And that is your main goal as Mundo. You're not trying to win lane or looking for kills. You're looking to neutralize and looking to scale. 38, 37. Hey, all I'm saying, we're in a good spot. Now, I'm not sure if Gwen is staying or like trying to like staying or recalling here. So I'm just gonna slow push into a hard push. Okay, so she ended up staying, so then I'm fine. If she trades onto me here, I would insta W. Okay, that's fine. I need 3 melees to get my level 6. Reminder, we lost 3 melees earlier. That's how I'll get my level 6 timer. And I could maybe... Okay, she got 6. I'm gonna get 6. My jungler's topside though, and there's just the jungle. So maybe we are fine here too in terms of jungler. I'm gonna try E. Insta W there. Perhaps I could have held it a little bit. I think we're fine trading here. Because my jungler's topside. There we go. Had the triple biscuit too. That's a solo kill, by the way. Hey! I don't need you to push that fast. That's a solo kill. That's because she couldn't kill me in the full and extended fight. And then I healed when I was pretty low HP. I had the triple biscuit healing. Remember, the biscuits heal you for your percentage missing health. Oh, he's gonna teleport. I think I can get this very fast. Teleport takes so long to go, right? And I can't even Q here yet. Movement. I still have my W. I think I'm fine. I'm just baiting 2 and I fear it's level 6. Okay. Does he snipe? Holy. The Gwen eat forward. Okay, I don't think we have kill pressure onto that. I think we're going a little deep. The Fury? Can we... What the hell is he doing? He's on steroids. She's half HP, she's gonna have to recall again. So what I'm gonna do is base teleport back, and then she's gonna be stuck in lane with this HP threshold. And I mean, yeah, now the Gwen is kind of stuck in lane. And again, I don't necessarily need to look to kill her now. I try to try and force her to recall and play for plates, right? So I just EQ her there. We max E after 3 points of Q, and now I realize that she... Oh. I should try out some Gwen games too, because she has been ultra buffed, but yeah, you need to know how to play Gwen to utilize that completely. Now, with the amount of HP that we have, I can kind of one-shot things. Kind of sad that Fury died there, because he probably had full Eclipse in base, so just barely. That's okay. Gwen is a recall. That's why we teleported, so I can stay for a... Oh, I mean, if she stays, that's fine too, because the longer she stays like this, I just gotta be careful. I'm actually not sure if I can go for it. I'm gonna try and go for it, but if she full ults me, like I didn't have my ult yet, right? But she doesn't know that, so... I mean, I just kind of went for it. But when you're in this spot as Mundo, this is like the dream position, because my opponent can never really look to all into me, so long as I don't give it. And then we can just keep expanding our position here. And I would say that Gwen is arguably, like, I mean, Gwen has historically always been one of the worst matchups. Right now might be one of, maybe the worst, because of how strong she's begotten. And, well, 900 gold, we have Warmok's. Now, is it worth to finish it? I'm not sure. I'm gonna try and wait. Yeah, I'm waiting to throw my Q when she goes for the last hit, right? And okay, yeah, she's the W. Another benefit, of course, is that she has to worry about their health pool. Sorry, her mana and health. I only have to worry about my health. If they kill the Gwen here, oh, it's GG. I think this game is over now. W for the wave clear. We're gonna wait for her to E, perhaps. Okay. Emilio somehow gets it. That's alright. I would prefer if they don't take my turret plates here. I mean, yeah, their jungler is just a little bit gapped. And if your jungler is playing this poorly, the game is going to be extremely one-sided, I take it. Dude, I might have my Warmok's passive after this reset. How much do I need? 900 plus 400. Is 1 Ruby Crystal going to be enough? Probably not. Oh, we're too accelerated. We're too far ahead to have this be too realistic. Usually, you would need Warmok's and the Giant's Belt to get it. I think now with the health buff that Mundo has, we might need only 2 Ruby Crystals instead of a full Giant's Belt. But of course, we also need our Overgrowth, which will then lead to this all scaling up. So, I mean, yeah, at this point, it's just waiting a little bit more for the Overgrowth. And you don't have to last them, it's just so that they die around you. Oh, wait, I don't have my passive yet. I had Warwick in my inventory, so I was like, wait, I can trade very heavily now, but I actually don't have the healing yet. She doesn't have ult, though. Now my W. The timing is really off here, though. Okay, she heals a little too much. More than I'm comfortable with. I shouldn't retrain this heavily. Of course, if I had the Warwick test, this was ultra worth it, but no. Nah. Okay. No E. I'm gonna try and punish her a little bit more. I can't play mid. I mean, Diana's their only win. I mean, actually, the bot lane is doing fine too. It's just their mid laner, or sorry, their jungler that's been really griefing it. I've lost way more HP than I'm comfortable with here. We gotta stand a little bit back. I griefed my lane. Okay, you piggy. Oh, where did that go? Otakar. Are you dead? Otakar, are you dead? She has no mana though. What was that sound, Alois? I saw Viego bot, which might mean I probably can get the entire turret, can I? No, I can. The demolish is too disgustingly broken. Even though we don't kill, to be fair, I just have to quickly tell Gwen to check her PayPal after that last ult charge. I did do some weird jiggly movements, so maybe that's why she got confused. I just need to test, right? We have our overgrowth now. I just want to test if I buy one more ruby, if that's going to be enough. But with the scaling of Warmox, maybe it's still just short. 6 HP, are you kidding? Okay, well, I guess you know what? I'm gonna buy this. Well, I have enough, and so I need boots of swiftness. This is where you are broken. The reason we're broken now is because I can nearly escape from everything, and I can trade as much as I want. Like here, when I'm trading, like I'm just draining her health, I'm draining her mana, and even say that this is not a good health trade. Like ultimately, I lost more than half, she lost a third. It is, okay, that Q was nasty. It is ultra worth it because now I just walk away, I make a quick phone call to your mom. Yeah, we go back to full HP and she can't. And the reason why Boots of Swiftness amplifies all of this is because now I can escape so many situations without having to worry about anything else. This is where you're really strong. Even though you are a tank, Mundo likes to play very much for himself. Very selfish. Beautiful. And now I'm gonna push out this wave and probably go bot. Yeah, I mean, Gwen decided to be too steamed. Makes sense. Not my problemos. I'm fine to play for grubs with you. This guy's a rep-off, no full item yet. Oh. Give me the rep-off if I can. Oh, I mean, it's game over. Diana flash. Now what I'm gonna do is my team can do this. And Syndra can defend top. And I go mid. Def top, Syndra. No, you should go top. Just listen to me, bro. You can't lane against Diana, but you can lane against Gwen. I can lane against both. So you should go top. And in the meantime, I'm able to play for this. And wait for a shoot. Oh. Are you trying to kill me, bro? Buddy. That was a nice combo by you. I'm just gonna make a quick phone call and say, just quick sidestep too, by the way. That aura on me. As we go, very wholesome. Oh, no, Diana, please don't kill me. Well, you're out of mana. You're gonna have to recall. And in the meantime, I am chilling. And so, guys, when you have Warmox and the tier 2 puts on Mundo, this is where your champion becomes the most disgusting. And like I said, the champion pool that I'm gonna have in Korea is gonna be Riven, Mundo, and then Ambessa. But Mundo is definitely back to, in my opinion, his like previous, pretty close to peak form. And when they think you can fight me, remember, Mundo's still a champion that can kill people. Even though generally speaking, I'm gonna be vegan. Goodbye, little piggy. We're gonna hard push this wave, so we create tempo. Then we're gonna recall, get my hearts too, and then we're gonna teleport bot and play for bot tier 1. So far, we've taken the top tier 1, and I've hard prioritized farming minions. Now, I'm gonna recall, play by Barty, wants to die, to my Mundo. I mean, I'm sitting on 3k gold, but... Oh, never mind. We should back off. It's not worth fighting with 3k gold. The risk to reward here is terrible. If we die, then like if I lose the shutdown to Gwen, then she can outskill against me again. So I just ult early there and I run away. To be like the thing is, generally speaking, when you have 3k gold, your play is to recall. So I'm not even looking to stay in consider fight. Yeah, okay, you can ping me as much as you want, bro. Worst Mundo world. Hold that thought, Diana. Hold that thought, Diana. I actually want to keep my Demolish here for tier 2 because I see Diana's moving here, which means they might be playing for the Herald. So I'm going to ping my team away from this because I'm getting the bot tier 1s, preserving my... So my team is going to take a 4v5 fight. I don't want to join. Right? I'm pinging in advance. Hope they listen because I'm not moving here. I'm staying for the tier 2. Well, I pinged as much as I can. Good luck to my team, right? Not my impact here again. Diana gets an assist here, but I've gotten the bot tier 1, 300 gold, and this. I just left base. I'm already at 1.5k gold again. This is all macro, and... I'm thinking I'm staying for the tier 3 turret here, but okay, never mind. Gwen is here. I wouldn't mind a hard soup proc though. Thank you. That is very balanced damage. I'm just gonna ult here. I might just be dead though. I'm just kind of left, right, left, right, left, right. And then we need 2.1k for this. Ultimately, we never have to recall. That is, again, the benefit of Warmox 2. Also, very often people ask me, why do you go Warmox before Heartsteel? Because you can start stacking Heartsteel faster. But if you go Heartsteel first and then go into Warmox, I'm guarantee you, it will take you longer to get to that Warmox spike after starting with Heartsteel than it would if you go Warmox into Heartsteel. Because when you have Warmox, you can always push turret plates because you can trade like a maniac. You can always farm jungle camps because you heal back to full HP anyways. You can always stand inside lane and trade because you heal back to full HP anyways. Like I had with Diana here. Remember, I hit the Diana with my Warmox and I instantly healed back to full. She gradually fell out of health and out of mana, right? And then we ended up getting the turret and even killing her. If I had Heartsteel... We're dead as hell. I don't have Ghost, I don't have Flash. I don't have Ghost, I don't have ult. We have no get out free jail card here. Unless my teammates are my get out of free jail card. Okay, that's fine with me. I really hate taking inhib minute 20. I actually should have pinged this away. Because now, generally speaking, my philosophy is you want to take inhib if you can... Oh, I saw for 20. End the game with it, but... I mean, if we take 2 inhibs, we get no farm anywhere. I do have ult and Ghost here. Like, they might not be aware of how disgustingly strong I am here. I can almost do one-shot machine gun mundo combo on them. The machine gun mundo combo is Q, auto, E, Titanic Hydra. Viego. Q? I missed. Okay. Well, then it stops. Oh. That's the Heartsteel. Q, auto, E, Titanic Hydra. Oh! Yeah, that gives me some dopamine. Auto, E, Titanic Hydra is just... You want to get Titanic Hydra comboed? Okay. Auto E Titanic Hydra. Almost, almost. But he felt that. Wait a minute. Why am I so slow? Auto E Titanic Hydra. There's things in this game that give dopamine. The Garen ult is one of them. But the machine gun mundo combo is S tier dopamine, I'm telling you. Now, the next item I would go is Bloodlord's Overmill. So I'm gonna stay on the map until I have 3.3k gold. Then we're basically back, and I'll have, enough AD. Like, this guy is full AD, 230 AD. I had 320 already. That is because the more health you have, the more AD you get as Mundo. And level 16 is a giant spike. If I get Overlord's Bloodmill here too, the only champion that can kill me is Gwen. So long I don't die to the Gwen, game Jover. I'm also extremely accelerated this game. Let's give it a buck 50. That's one. Wait, Penta. My first Mundo Penta. My first Mundo Penta. What is that healing? I almost died too. Holy shit. 5 people with that or what? Oh, I'm back to full HP, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. Auto eat this. Varus, you're so dead if you get close to me here. Oh, he knows. This kills. Okay, never mind. Bro, if I can just get my hands on one of them for the second. Paris. Okay. I didn't do it right. I still have my Titanic. Okay, I may have trolled my team. GG. Okay. I'll be honest. I feel bad for the Gwen because of her jungle. But in terms of 1v1, I still think there were some learning moments for the Gwen there too. We have a pretty tricky one on our hands because we're sidelining against either Yone or Olof this game. So 2 AD versions. And Olof is actually one of the hardest matchups to pilot in as Mundo because Olof can always extend the fights. And well, the only way I can really escape his ult is by outrunning him, which is pretty tricky because he has no... he can't get slowed when he's level 6. So pre-6 this matchup is somewhat playable, but after 6 it becomes incredibly hard. Turns off, say, execution, we're always going to do the same things. Make sure we get pushed in and and make sure we can play out the bounces, but this matchup is extremely hard. I've seen some Mundo players also try phase rush in this matchup. I've never tried it before, so I'm not too well versed with it. I'm just playing with the standard runes to the bread and going my biscuits in my boots. And yeah, this matchup is extremely one-sided. I don't really win, let's say, pre-first recall. At first recall, it becomes hard too. He's playing with Ghost and Flash though, so I do have the privilege that I have a, say, get out of free jail card, whereas he doesn't. And so one thing I can always do, of course, is try to... I actually meant to hit the minion, but I'm impressed with my own Q there at the end. Hey, that's fine. 2 for 2. If you hit your opponent with Q, you actually get the full regen. If I Q the minion, I still lose 25 health, right? It costs 50 to throw. Always keep that in mind, right? I'm giving bits and pieces of the Mundo information here too. I'm probably gonna have to lose that castle there, but that is okay. So long as we stay somewhat equal, I'm fine. It looks like my young little path to top this game. I'm gonna try and hit one of these at least once. And so it's gonna be easier to last it on the turret. Okay, when we have E, it is significantly easier. I'm gonna have to E that one. And I also have the means to do work so I can get this one. That is some beautiful last thing by me, if I do say so myself, guys. Olaf could be here, so I'm just pinging missing. Okay, he's back to top lane. The benefit that I get now is I'm gonna get my level 3 first. However, the wave is hard pushing towards the Olaf, right? In the regards that I've already killed all 3 of his melees, and mine are all still all 3 there. So my goal now next wave, I'm gonna last at this at the latest rate possible, which does 2 things. Right? It keeps his minion wave here closer, and it makes his minion wave come closer. Now, the goal on this next minion wave for me is to try and hard push this as fast as possible. He's gonna match level 3 right here on this melee, and I need to not fight him. He eated me, and that's why I walk backwards. And now I need the 3 melees, the cannon, and a caster to get my level 4. And because I'm full focusing on the wave here, I'm actually gonna be level 4 whilst he's still level 3, and now I can actually fight. You see? Because I'm level 4 and the minion wave. Get the grass proc in. Beautiful. I'm able to set up my recall now. I think I just do it. Or should I keep staying here? I mean, he has no HP. He's pretty low HP. Actually, I think I keep staying because 600 gold is a pretty inefficient gold value to recall on. And here, my opponent did the second wave crash, but I made sure that the wave was closer to me so I can actually play out the bounce. And again, remember, so long as... Oh, I put the ward too close to the turret. Enemy jungle was bot. You see 25 bots. So enemy jungle full cleared into bot. My jungler full cleared into top. So Lilia's going to recall and come back into top side. And Talon's going to recall and go back into bot side here, realistically, right? So that's all good. But top lane here kind of seems neutralized. He doesn't have a potion. Okay. Trying to see if we'd go for this last hit, perhaps. Nope. Ooh, we died mid lane too. That is costly. Talon's looking here. Oh, what the hell was that flash? He just stood still for a second too. Oh, Talon missed. Oh, he walked back though, so I can get close. I think this guy dies. Okay, that's really good. And the wave is pushing to me. So their Talon is cooked. Their Talon is absolutely out of... sorry, their Olaf is completely out of the game now. He's still okay in the matchup, but he died whilst I was pushing away from him, which is like the worst timer to die. I'm going to keep these minions here, kind of in the central position to make a drawback here until the wave keeps pushing into me. I don't really have to play too accordingly for a freeze. I'm thinking here of how much gold I want to reset with. It's going to be 1300, so I can get the Giant's Belt and a Ruby Crystal. And in the meantime, Olaf lost the full normal wave, and he's going to lose the full cannon wave here. That is why it's so ridiculously costly for him to die down on that turn. So I'm going to stay for the cannon, and then I'm going to set up my recall too. Unless he's going to cancel me. Yeah, he's going to hard push this in. I'm just staying then. Like, there's no drawback to staying here, because in terms of 1v1, I can't really look to kill him anyways. And so just staying doesn't really hurt me. Just my bot lane. One thing that's going to be tricky this game as well, as a thing that I'm already going to start considering, is that my mid laner is Zoe. And whenever you have a mid laner like, what's a good example? Xerath, maybe Mel, Zoe, these type of champions, they're terrible in side laning. 1600 gold would actually be 4 Ruby Crystals, but it's okay. And so when this guy's gonna lose lane, she's also not really gonna be able to side lane later on. So I'm gonna have to side lane against both Yon and or Olaf here, which is definitely gonna be tricky, right? So he's still level 5. I'm gonna hit 6 here. I can fight you. I hit the Q there too. I'm gonna pop 1 potion, pop 1 biscuit, start popping the ult. I mean, he's running out of mana. Okay. Level timers for the main. No, this guy's just a piggy. Bro, I have full item lead and I have level 6 lead and I have triple biscuit. Okay, well, he does die on his turn in the regards that I can't really punish him too much here. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is just collect this and recall. Preferably, I would get another plate so I can get Giant's Build, but I think here it's just W Ruby Crystal. And I have to instantly recall, because if I stay for the plate, the Olaf is gonna come back in time. And then the Olaf would have enough tempo to collect this wave, push out this next wave, and get a plate in retaliation too, which I'd rather not happen, so I just set up my recall instantly. When he goes for a last hit, I'm gonna eat through the wave. Okay. Good side steps by him. E on his impact. I'm gonna ult here too. I think we're fine with just ulting in a biscuit. His ult and Ghost run out. Can't I just kill him here if I land this? Okay, that's greedy. I guess the Ghost lasted way longer than I anticipated there. Lilia's bot side again. The Ghost is a waste there. Can we live? No. If he recalls, that's beautiful, because it's gonna guarantee me 2 plates. Remember how I said earlier that you want to make sure that you don't take away the plate first, right? So wait with this hit, and then get to insta recall. Yep. Okay, beautiful. And now we have to go into full Warmocks. 750 gold now. Even with the Olaf, he's gonna have a Cold Feuds, and I'm gonna have a full Warmock. So ultimately here, my next goal is to farm 700 gold even, and then I'm gonna be way stronger than him, right? I don't want to progress right now. If both of us... Like, right now, I'm still stronger because I have 3k HP, which is ridiculous, right? But he could still look to kill me right now or contest me, right? If I farm even for the next 750 gold, I'm gonna have my full Warmocks and the passive, I'm gonna be literally 3 times as strong. Like, not even a joke. So, just farming even for the next 750 gold, that is my plan. Okay, they're gonna crosswhip on the dragon. I have this, I should have enough. Yes, with the overgrowth especially. Okay, beautiful. this is where we start expanding our position, right? I can start looking to expand my lead in a pretty aggressive manner, right? So, like I said, farm him for 750 gold. Now I'm a demon. That's the thing, guys. You just really need to understand these reference points and like the positions and where you're gonna be strong. And then I mean, it's also ridiculous that I'm gonna 6 jobs every game. But I'm just playing my laning phases correctly, right? And I mean, yeah, my entire team got shot on this time around, but hey, they kind of stabilized again. Should I take the full turret? I might as well. And then we need tier 2 boots, so I'm gonna start my recall relatively soon. Like I said, I'll have Warmok's when he's gonna have call feuds, and well, spiked into Warmok's, base TP back, instantly got the first turret. Now what I'm gonna do is I push the wave into the tier 2. I'm gonna set up my recall, I'm gonna open up mid. What's his name? Ooh. Nice. I'm just there to take his XP, I guess. Give me that, baby. Nice. And now I'll back off. Hit the Bambi guy. I don't mind if I lose a little bit of plates. I think we get the full tier 1 turret here. Domain expanded. I don't know what I'm saying. Do I want to go bot or top afterwards? I'll probably just go back to top. I'm gonna ping the Zoe to commit. Yeah, I have this. Beautiful, right? In the end of the day, we're still just playing vegan-oriented playstyle. But again, if I had Hearts 2 here, right, I'd probably have to recall. But now with the Warmox, I can just stay on the map. I can walk back to top. I heal back to full. We get the mid tier 1 turret by just walking mid for 1 wave. And then now I'm going to play for top tier 2. So I just stay top lane until their bot lane goes mid. And then I go bot. Or I get the tier 2. If I get the tier 2, I mean, then it's fine too. Okay, so he can actually match my sustain now because his Revenant is high jump. So I can't really drain him out of health. But every time I have a cannon wave, that's the one I want to try and at least get a proc with. He used W already. Dude, I need Bramble, eh? I need a Bramble. Yeah, no, we're gonna get Bramble fast. I'm gonna finish the Hearts too and then go for Bramble. Okay, this is crazy good. Okay, they might get the bot turret by themselves now with the 6 drops too. Piggy is in the bush. Piggy in the bush. Monkey on the car. If you know, you know. I hit this thing. Dude, this is like a wet noodle fight. I got the wave in. Might go to the mid lane now. Alois 2 options. Receive top and kind of let mid go, or he ignores top and comes and matches me mid. Either way, I'm ahead in tempo, and that's how you can utilize that too, right? I have Hearts 2 in base. I think it's worthwhile to recall now. I can't really progress into the Olof because it's too much sustain, so we just do it like this instead. I still only have the 2 kills. I'm not playing for kills, but since I've got them back with my items, again, right? You're playing the map. And that is why, I mean, this playstyle is just still the most brainless, but one of the most efficient. And I still recommend everybody, all my students, to play Mundo if you want to. It's free elo, bro. I have ult and ghost, so it's really hard for me to die. But Lilia's here. Talon can move here, though. Talon has 2 items, I just checked. Talon 2 items. I think we're good. Yep. And with the movement speed here, I'm gonna hit this in the ass. Slow push into hard push. I checked Talon items. I saw that we were strong. I was on my reset. I had my items too, right? I had my 2 items. And yeah, we haven't really had action in the past 5 minutes. IRL, not for a million years. It was Avoid the Q, I think his name was. Dude, you're not safe in the wave. I just one-shot the wave, by the way. That was barrier 2. Thank you. No! So bad to die, because now I don't get the turret. But he doesn't see it. I'm gonna kill you. You just don't know it yet, though. No, you're dead, actually. But you're actually dead. I've had enough with your shit. That's 1, piggy down. Yeah, you're killing yourself too, by the way, Jinx. You're not all that. You're not all that. Thank you. That's 2. Do I live? Oh! If I pick this up, I feel like I live. Either way, I just think we won the game there. I killed both their bot lane. Yon dies too, which is their main win con. Surely. I picked there because I thought I saw a ward. But I'm schizophrenic. Oh. Dude, I want to kill this Vel'Koz again because he's been on my... Vel'Koz! Goodbye! Jinx! Give me a second, Jinx. She keeps getting resets. Hey, give me out the... Did you just try to take my cannon? I saw that. This doesn't work anymore, right? Like, oh, goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Oh, nice flash. I have ult, though. On 4 people. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I'm still okay. I still okay. I tried to keep running, but I think if I fight, I just kill them. Like, I had my Titanic Hydra too. Like, I had Q auto, E Titanic. Like, I could do the machine gun Mundo combo there. What if I just don't run and fight? I tanked 14k damage there. Also, if you're wondering why am I so broken at level 16, it's because you gain 25% of your missing health as max health when you ult. 35% movement speed. And at rank 3, both healing effects are increased by an additional 5% per nearby enemy champion. Taking over the game. He's level 17. He has more farm than I do. Wait, Valkos, you have no flash again. Get over here. Like, this guy's stuck, by the way. I'm gonna find this guy. Valkos! I don't have ult. What am I doing? Why are they all in that jungle, though? When you don't have ult as Mundo, you are a pig. I am a pig. I'm dead. I mean, this guy can't do anything against me, and you're dead. No, you're dead. Yeah. Let me just play for this. My talent will give me the red buff. Okay, I actually got hit by both. Gotta remember that I have no magic resist, right? I actually take so much damage by Valkos, Lilia. Wait, I'm dead if I don't ult. I'm still dead, aren't I? Okay. I shout healed that. Of course I did. I wasn't even sweating, bro. But I have a what's his name? Soraka too. I should go Spirit Visage. Yeah, I should go Spirit Visage. You ain't killing me, bro. I'm a bad. Alright, that gave me some happiness, that gave me some dopamine. Like I said, Mundo's gonna be one of my main champions in Korea, and we're moving on. Heading into this next game, let's do a little bit of an analysis, and I'll explain to you why exactly Mundo is amazing in these kind of drafts. Basically, the reason why I'm so good at this draft is because I'm playing against a champion that has a really hard time into contesting me in the early game. Well, he's actually gone for grass sorcery, so it's a more aggressive setup, because if he goes phase rush is a very weak early game room. He's actually gone to grass with sorcery, so he can trade with me more, a little bit more in the early game. And then Gragas can go 3 starting abilities. He can go Q, W, or E. If he goes Q, I can always match E. So Gragas is actually one of the few matchups where Mundo is allowed to start E, unless he's gonna go W start and trade with me every time. If he goes E or Q start, I don't try to hit the Gragas, I just try to hit the wave, and I get free priority. And if you are able to get priority as Mundo, the matchup becomes infinitely easier, because you don't really have to work too hard to play at the first bounce, because you just get a crash, and then you let it get in, and then on the bounce you're gonna be like level 5, so you should be fine. Also, I'm gonna side lane against an AP champion here and here, and the only percentage health damage is if Ashe goes like a Blade Rune King. Lee Sin, Victor, Gragas, I mean Gragas has some percentage health damage in his W, but they are pretty weak against me as a champion, so this is a perfect R5 Mundo draft. I'm not looking to hit the Gragas, I'm looking to full hit the wave and E. And the only thing that this really does is gets me priority on the wave, which is all I need, so that I can just get the first crash in for free. And this is how you like the skill. Okay, I was about to say, he probably has E start with the way he's posturing. I think W start makes more sense, so he can actually punish me. And I already get 1 free grass proc there, but oh, I mean, yeah, that doesn't matter too much. Still lost me a lot of health though. And he has Scorch, right? I saw Scorch proc, second wave. Oh, I'm gonna auto-attack him there when he goes for the last hit. I'm just able to get the first wave in for pretty much free here. And this gives me a perfect time to look for my ward. And again, if you're able to get priority as Mundo, the way you do it is selecting E and just full hitting the first minion, eating all through it. And now we get a ward down. So with this ward, we spot that Lee Sin is actually pathing into top. And Nunu right now, I'm gonna say most likely is gonna go into bot or potentially gank mid. So what am I gonna do with this wave? I'm not gonna push it in anymore. Why? Because I'm scared of Lee Sin potentially ganking me. Because Nunu after this gank is gonna go into bot side, right? He has to go to his bot side camps. And Lee Sin is coming to his top side camps. Oh, I actually should be very careful here. I didn't W. Big mistake by me. Alright, I'm gonna let myself get pushed in here. Same idea here. You see, Lee Sin is here, 16 CS, so he's done 4 camps. Nunu is here, right? And so we are what I refer to as weak-sided, right? Right now, my jungle is bot side, enemy jungle is top side. So the second wave crash allows me to then decide after crashing second wave to consider pushing again on wave number 3 or letting it push into me. And the reason I let it push into me here is because of how the jungles are pathing. I'm gonna try and E this and the Cassis. Beautiful. So I set them up with my Q as well. Very nice. And all I'm really doing here on the weak side is looking to farm even. He gives me time because he's likely looking for the ward, so I'm gonna use that timer. Okay, his Q there did 105 damage. So that gives me enough information that he is likely just maxing his Q, right? It's another small detail that you can think about. So now I also know his Q is his main threat to me. And other than that, all I've been putting high emphasis on is just making sure I'm farming correctly. Of course, this is the skill that might require the most time to practice. So here, for example, I know that I have to EQ there rather. Nice. If I can get 900 gold here, I get my Giants Belt recall. And it looks like enemy bot lane was not playing too well on the weak side. So Nunu got to kill in mid, Nunu got to kill in bot. And in the meantime, enemy jungler could do nothing in top lane because of my farm man. I'm gonna W here when he ease in. I actually block all the damage. So the way it works, I'm gonna hit level 5 if I want me in 2, and I have my biscuit. So I actually feel pretty confident here. You're gonna have to flash, buddy. Watch this fade away. Oh, I cancel my ult, I'm an idiot. All good. Now it's slow pushes wave, push next. Lee Sin should be bot side again. The way that the Mundo W works, right? And this is a thing that cost me quite a bit to figure out as well, is that when you press W, for the first 0.75 seconds of casting your W, all the damage you take gets stored into your gray health. So you gotta use your W when you're just about to receive burst. So there, if he's gonna do his full combo onto me, that's of course the full burst combo. If I press W onto it, I'm gonna be completely fine. I'm gonna try and get this in. So I'm gonna eat this. I tried to eat me and not him. Okay, perfect. Triple Ruby Crystal. And I'm not gonna buy a potion. And the reason you go triple Ruby Crystal is because this is the most amount of health that you can get. The more health I can get, the more AD I can get. This is simply the best. Gragas no teleport, Gragas no flash. 1 million here is gonna give me level 6. Somehow I missed the XP. I don't know where I did, but I did. And now we're gonna hit level 6. So is the Gragorshka. Oh, you're dead, sir. I have my passive here too. Right, when you have a passive, the first bit of CC won't hit me. I'm gonna eat the minions. Oh, this guy is cooked. Okay, he got. I'm gonna push the wave, take a plate, set up my recall. So I don't mind losing HP here. That's why you see me collecting it with just face tanking the means too, because my intention is to recall afterwards anyways. However, I do it because of the fact that this thing can be topside, but I have double biscuit and ult, so I don't think anything can realistically happen to me. And I get this demolish proc, set up a recall. Like, my team is playing so good too. Okay, the W here was early, so you see now, I don't stack up too much gray health. I still stack up some, but not too much. He doesn't have phase rush, so, I mean, you don't beat me in this extended fight here, sir. Do you have ult? I don't think so, no? You're cooked. Oh, you're cooked. Oh, the game is completely over. Oh, no, they're all dying there too. Yeah, I mean, grass makes you stronger early game. It's not gonna help you afterwards. And I can actually take extended fights against him that he cannot escape me with, because he doesn't have the slow resistance. I'm gonna wait with the demolish proc here, very important, because then the turret doesn't get extra resistances yet, right? It gets armor every time you take a plate. Look, it's gonna go from 135 to 205, right? So if I take the plate away first, and then it gets more resistances, and then I take yeah, it just deals less damage. I still have my passive, so I'm near impossible to kill. I still think it's optimal to buy double Giants Belt here. And now we just full rush the Warmox, and then it's game over yet again. I don't really want to look for too many fights. I just want to make sure I can neutralize the lane here. And so long I'm pushing and they're playing for plates, that is where we're going to be getting our lead from. I don't really have to kill them. All I gotta do is just not die. I mean, I have ult and ghost in a second, so I think it would be hard for them to kill me. Lee Sin Gragas, not the best killing a Mundo. It's a cannon wave. I'm gonna try and just hit the plate. No, I'm not. I don't want to be too greedy here. The thing is as well, is my jungler ganked bot, and I did not see enemy jungler respond. And my bot lane is in the plate, I still don't see the jungler, so I'm just gonna play a little bit more reserved here. Can I play with the plate? I'm still unsure where the jungler is at, but I think I'm gonna get ganked here. I have 2 out of get out 3 cards with my ult and my ghost, so I just get this and I skedaddle. Again, reminder that I want to use my W on impact, right? Like, the second he's gonna hit his E onto me, that's when I want to try and use my W. Ooh, I see Lee Sin here. Oh, he's double buff. My Nunu has more gold, but I don't think I want to fight here. Here's my W timer. Oh, I missed the Q. That's pretty... Oh, wait, the Nunu is so broken here, actually. He has no flash. If I get this... Oh, guys, it's just over, man. Like, when you're a scaling champion, like Nasus, like Mundo, like Kill, like the Kassadin, if you get ahead early, it's like not supposed to happen, right? So like when I'm snowballing as Mundo, it's just everything is amplified. It's just completely amplified here. I'm gonna W on the impact, pick up my passive too. Thank you, kind sir. And I think this guy's dead too. Oh no. We can just kill the turret. No. I have 6 grubs, I have food turret, I have 3 kills, and I've like jackpot again. I mean, this game is absolutely over, man. Like, there's nothing they can do against it at this point. And I have 3 winning lanes. To be fair, I will say, like, I respected on weak side, enemy team didn't on mid and bot. So, I mean, that's snowballed the game from that perspective, but how disgustingly strong I am right now, it's just actually unfair. They're gonna see something fly, and they're gonna be like, oh shit! Oh, actually, well played by Leona. Dude. Ash! Ash! Okay, so, do they have any win condition left? No, this is a 15. I'm just gonna hit this. Dude, my whole team is smurfing, by the way. It's kind of unfair. Alright, now we just play for top tier 2. If I push up the side wave and then move to mid, I force numbered advantages because somebody's always gonna have to be forced to collect, right? So that is just how you play from this position. W here on the impact, heal back to full. Beautiful, take up the passive. This is also, again, why this matchup is so disgustingly good for Mundo. Again, remember, the only thing we're trying to do is not make this game too volatile. So here, I get half his HP. I mean, he gets a bit more than mine. He used ult. I still have mine, so that's a 3 out of joke card. I get my go soon too. Straight haben. Okay, that's actually bad. Kind of mistimed the W there. Another thing I could do is, of course, take jungle camps. However, if I go for this camp... Okay, Lee Sin is going bot mid. If I go for this camp right now, I might lose this wave, right? So I want to play waves first, see if I can progress into the wave. I really want to try and get a demolish proc in here now, because I'm back to full HP. Alright, the demolish proc here is super important for me, before I can take away my entire wave. So now that I have the mean damage, I'm just going to go for this. I'm not looking to finish it up, but this is really good. Next demolish proc, the turret is gone, right? So I'm going to try and maximize the amount of damage I can do on this turret. And now I'm going to look for jungle camps. Next wave is going to be a cannon wave. We see that here. So let's prepare that. On this cannon wave, I should have my demolish proc as well. And that is the wave that we're going to get our item on. Remember also, I always keep saying that you go Warbox first. Like, I've dropped to like a third of my HP like 3 to 4 times now. But I'm permanently regenerating back to full. Again, that is the benefit you have with Warbox. I can farm jungle camps. I can push turrets like a maniac. Because I heal back to full so long I don't die. And I have ult and ghost to always get me out of trouble. So again, this is why you go Warbox into Heartsteel and not Heartsteel into Warbox. Right? Just in case you need some clarification. We've gotten the cannon in, but yeah, no, he's doing a good job here. So let's move here. Numbers advantage. So numbers advantage is another good thing to look for. Okay, they have used all their stuff. Oh, that's well played by Lee Sin. Oh, I'm not sure if these are good numbers. The second I see my Nunu dead and Aurora dead, I'd rather just avoid the skirmish because I'm salvaging a skirmish that has already been lost. So here I also just have the discipline to instantly recognize that, okay, it's not my numbers advantage anymore, so I just back off. Yeah, Aurora got caught inside and Nunu got caught there whilst Jin was in base. So, I mean, that's just, yeah, bad macro. Still need to try and get the tier 2 turret, but I mean, this guy's been doing a very good job of trying to neutralize me. So I'm just going to Mariko here, get my Heartsteel. We need to stand here. We're 5v5. I'm just trying to stand in front here so my team can play. Okay, Rakan's going in. My Jhin is fine here. I still have my ult. Okay, I'm gonna ult now. Victor flashed in, so that's our target. Can I move? The second the fight is over, I move to top lane. I'm not gonna move here. Even if I kill this guy, it doesn't really matter. I didn't want to play for Nunu. I didn't want to play for the Herald. I wanted to play on my Jhin because my Jhin is 604, right? So my idea in that team fight was to just stand around my Jhin. And I only saw Gragas go in, so I know he was gonna be fine, even flash the combo. Yeah, and so Nunu says, why am I alone getting gangbanged on the objective? Well, because I play with the Jhin and I'm not playing for the Herald. There, in my mind, also the Herald doesn't matter as much as, say, the team fight execution, right? Like, I don't mind getting the Herald, or losing the Herald rather, so long as we win the team fight, right? I'd rather win the team fight, lose the Herald, than, I mean, get the Herald and potentially lose the team fight. So I just stay on top of the Jhin. If I stand on top of Jhin, they can't really get close onto him. And yeah, also a good point by the Rakan. I mean, this is gonna now lead into my third item. Now I would say if I just get my level 16, we're even gonna get Cloud Soul. We just win this game by default. Third dragon is massive here. I don't have ult, so I don't want to fight. Okay, I think that my team thought we're gonna fight with this TP. I'm really... Okay, Victor no flash. I'm unsure about this fight, though. I have the recall, I don't have ult, so I don't want to go for too long here. Now that we have it, I mean, I just want to get out. Do we have anything? Oh, yes, we do. Okay, I mean, this isn't even my final form. Yeah, they have. That makes sense. Like, it's absolutely over. Absolutely over. GG, well played. Mundo's broken.